Hey guys, how's it going? Josh here with another bio for you today, or character bios, whichever name you prefer. Anyways, first I just want to say it does look different. The reason why is because I was reading the comments and I noticed you guys didn't really like the new look, which honestly that's totally fine. That's why I do read the comments so I can get that feedback and update things, change things as accordingly. Because obviously, what's the point of making these if you guys aren't even gonna like the look of them? You know? So, anyways, I just wanted to quickly say the thumbnail, the new design for the thumbnail is inspired by classified documents. So, the reason why the black bars are there, the black lines are there, is because, in essence, the character bios are unclassifying a character. Because the point of the show is obviously to, teach you, educate you, introduce you to a character hopefully you did not know about before or did not have that much knowledge on before. So, without further ado, let's get right into the bio. So, the origin James, or Jim, Gordon was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. After he completed his education, Jim married and had a daughter, and also joined the United States Marine Corps. They never say how long he served, they just say that he did join. I would presume he at least did like 3 years of service, 3 to 5 years. Anyways, after his years of service overseas, he returned to Chicago, becoming a police officer. And during these years, his marriage ended up falling apart. His wife left him, and he's just basically left with his daughter. And his daughter Barbara, who ends up being Batgirl, raising her alone, he decides to move to a city that he would think would have less crime. However, somehow during this thought process, he decided Gotham City had less crime, moved to Gotham City, where instead of less crime, he found that the city was so corrupt that some cops were actually criminals. During his first few weeks in Gotham, he quickly discovered the deep corruption in the Gotham City Police Department, like I said before. However, he didn't report it as, threats were made on his daughter's life. So, after about 10 years in the Gotham City Police Department, he was promoted to lieutenant, or at least by 10 years, he was, promoted to lieutenant. And during this time, the Red Hood gang is really big right now, and Batman appears. So this is when all the kind of crazy stuff really starts happening. The Riddler begins Zero Hour, and honestly, Zero Hour it was very much as much as it was a pivotal moment for Batman. It was also a pivotal moment for Gordon, because this is really where he really stepped into leadership with the Gotham City Police Department. And after 0 year was over, that's when he ended up getting promoted as commissioner, or to commissioner. So, as commissioner, Jim worked closely with the vigilante Batman to help stop crimes in Gotham City. This was especially needed when supervillains started appearing, such as the Joker. The Joker probably being the most prominent of the supervillains in Gotham. Obviously, you have like Killer Croc, Penguin, who's not really a supervillain as much as he is just a very, very, very corrupt businessman at this point. But anyways, the relationship with Batman did, cause some personal traumas to Jim, as his daughter Barbara was temporarily paralyzed due to the Joker targeting him, but instead finding his daughter. And also more recently in comics, during a citywide attack from the Joker during an event called Endgame, the original Batman quote unquote died, leaving Gotham vulnerable to all these super criminals and things of that nature. So, after a grueling training period and selection process, Jim was actually selected to take on the mantle to be the new Batman. This Batman is different because he is actually sponsored by the Gotham City Police Department and has its own like division, like special secret division, just for this Batman operation. So it's pretty cool. Instead of Batman working kind of outside the law while at the same time with the law, he is definitely within the law, which has actually made some pretty cool stories so far for the stories that he has been in. But at the same time, it's actually created a whole new dynamic, because we run into that problem where sometimes as Batman, he wants to do something, but he can't, because Batman is now technically like a cop. He has rules. And, I'm not going to spoil it, but it gets really interesting from there. So let's get into his abilities. First and foremost, he has power armor. This was made by the Powers Corporation, which kind of basically ate the Wayne Corporation in a weird way. we're slowly getting to Batman Beyond territory. But yeah, the power armor is made by the Powers Company or Corporation or Industries. They change all the time, the last part of it. But anyways, this gives you standard power armor abilities. Obviously, you can tell by the kind of War Machine like rockets he has on his shoulders. But yes, weapon capabilities are very much there. Also, his superhuman strength, durability. He's shown the ability to, for short periods, like leap, tall distances and also run very quickly, at least faster than most cars and motorcycles can go. And then, weapons and gadgets, just in general, one thing Batman's always known for is his gadgets. And, obviously, Gordon Batman is no exception to that rule. Especially with the suit he has on. Camouflage, you see listed there. Essentially, the suit that Gordon wears actually under the power armor is like a stealth suit. So it can camouflage him if necessary. And obviously, he has stuff like a battering gun and regular batarangs and like a taser, stuff like that. And also, he has things that help him be Batman with retcon, with the cowl, hearing stuff, and then obviously like binoculars, things of that nature. He's also an experienced fighter due to his time in the Marines and also just being a cop between Chicago and Gotham. That would definitely give you some experience there. And he's a skilled detective. Obviously, you don't just start off as commissioner or lieutenant. You start at the very bottom. So he built his way up, and through that, a lot of times was solving, cases, homicides, theft, things like that. So, yeah, that's the bio for Jim Gordon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the new look too. I think it's a lot more sleeker, so I hope you guys do enjoy that aspect of it. While this is not coming out on Monday when the bios are supposed to, the next one will come out on Monday. The reason why I'm making this now is because I was making the bio, but then I saw all the feedback, and I felt I couldn't just see the feedback and give you guys a bio you guys aren't going to like the look of, if that makes sense. So, yeah, comment below what you guys' thoughts, and I'll see you guys later.